What's going on? Welcome back. This has got to be one of the coolest Batman games we've ever played in the channel, especially if you're a fan of the Batman movie, or just the Batman character in general. And this is something pretty unique. So of course, make sure to subscribe and check out all the Veggie channel members. Now let's get into this. So this game is called 2022's The Batman Alpha, and it's actually really cool, especially if you have watched the movie. And if you haven't, it's still really good for any Batman fan. Pretty much, once you get into the game, and I'll link it in the description below, you get spawned into Bruce Wayne's mansion, and what they call his Batcave in the movie, because obviously in the movie, they try to make it as realistic as possible, and it's so sick. So we're gonna go over the Batmobile today, of all the powers and gadgets you have from the Batman suit. There's a lot to go over. It's still pretty new, and they're still updating it a lot, so I'm excited to see what changes there are when this video actually drops. But just actually first, a couple things. Let me show you guys how the suit works, then we'll go to the Batmobile. So once you launch into the game, it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is you press use the elevator like this. You just hold it down, you go to the top, you are now in Gotham. Now as far as I could tell, I couldn't find a jump key, and I'll show you what these electric things are in a second too. So I just kind of walked off, but you can hold space to glide, I'm pretty sure, as long as you hold W to go out like that. And again, it's fine. It's not like the best gliding we've ever seen. Obviously Skies is better, because that was like insane with like the actual skydiving in it. You guys can check out my last Batman video, but this one still works pretty well with like the diving, but it could use some work for sure. And this is a solo developer, so who knows what's gonna happen, because you can see like this is just it's a little glitch because it's like moving so fast. The map is really cool though. There's a cemetery over there, you got the building. It's kind of like Gotham in the movie. It's pretty similar, it's just not huge. But then here's actually what's the cool part about this is, so the map's great. If you hold down tab, you get a gadget wheel, like you have his actual utility belt right here, and you get a batarang first off. You can see great for when dealing at long range or when you just want to stun other enemies. And then pretty much you can just throw them, and there actually is an aim key like this, and that's kind of how you throw them. I haven't seen many bad guys around the map, but I think you have to follow those markers over there to see them. Also, they do kind of fly a little slow. I like to see them fly a lot faster, honestly, because I mean they're a batarang. It's not like you're throwing a frisbee, you know. But then also, what you can also use is if you hold tab, he has his shockers, like the gauntlets he had in the movie. Deal massive damage up close, press R to enable electric gauntlets. 10-second cooldown when activated, so pretty much you just have the gauntlet open, and you press R, and then you're able to shock people, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty cool, especially in close range combat, so I'm excited to try that out as well. And if we go back to our wheel, we finally have our smoke bomb, stun to enemies in your radius, great if you're overwhelmed by enemies, so you just throw it down. I'm guessing it works on NPCs. I can't imagine it works on the actual people. But you can also double tap space to move around like this. I don't know if this works on mobile, but that's as far as I know for all the attacks on PC. You can also grapple with F. I've had some trouble kind of finding a building to grapple onto. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I'll have to check out in a bit, because I just died doing it, so who knows. Now I want to go fight those bad guys, but let me show you guys the Batcave real quick, because it's actually pretty cool. So we got the computer set up with some Funko Pops, just like in the movie. There's Discord right there. I don't think Batman had Discord in the movie, but it's a pretty similar setup. And then we had the epic Batmobile. I love the model. Honestly, such a sick model. I can't wait to try that out. Here is our other suit over here, looking great as well. I love the suit, honestly. It's not crazy 3D, but it works fine. Obviously, again, I'm a sucker for 3D suits, but this will work just fine. We got the 3D cape. And then here's how we exit with the Batmobile. So I'm gonna hop in, show you guys what it's about. It is a little glitchy. I will say, oh, this guy just took it, bro. You can see there's a lot to be used with it. But if we can enter the Batmobile, I'll show you guys. So it's gonna take a second, because it's a little hard to use. There's a motorcycle right there too, so I want to see if we can try that out. But this is going to be tough trying to get down here, because there is some lag to this. Here is the Batmobile. I had to reset servers. It was getting a little laggy. The Batmobile, I'm gonna be honest, could definitely use some work with the script, but even the inside looks so good. So once you get in, make sure you just go straight, or else it's going to lag out. I've been finding that to be a thing. But once you get out, there still is some lag to it. You have to press your left click to use your boost, because sometimes the wheels don't work for whatever reason. But when it does, I love it. It's great. If we can get out of here, so pretty much you can drive normally. It's like delayed how you turn though. You guys, you'll kind of figure it out once you start going. But then you can hold down left click to start moving. But you can see there's some major lag to it. You can't control it very well, so that definitely needs some work. But it does come with a space option where you can actually boost in the air and then fly. So I love that. It's kind of like that car in GTA where you can kind of boost up and then also fly. So I doubt we can drive by buildings like in GTA, but it's still very cool. And I'm excited to see how they can add like air controls and make you like do flips in the air. I don't know. Whatever they do, I'm excited to see what they do with this vehicle, because it's so well modeled, and I feel like it has such good potential, to be honest. So I want to head over to one of these police things, whatever these are. There might be a bad signal. I haven't looked up actually to see it, but let's go to this one right here. I think this should be fine. You can see though the Batmobile, man, it does have its problems for sure. Okay, here we go. Here's our Bro. Boy. This is gonna take a bit. I'll be back when I get back to the criminals, man. Darn it. Actually, wait. There's actually a faster way now that I think about it. Since we can actually lag the wingsuit. If we head back up here, I'm kind of curious. So the bad guys are down here, so we can just glide to them, I think. Let's yeah, looks like they're right down there. What are those white dots though? Are they people? I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's XP or something. I really don't know. But let's go to these bad guys over here. Can we go? Will this work? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're picking up speed as well. So honestly, this is better than driving the car. It's not as laggy. Okay, so let's drop down here. So I want to get my batarang, and I want to hit these guys. How much damage does it do though? Does it stun him? What did it do? I'm not even sure what it's doing. We can use our tasers if we get up close to this guy. Will it do a lot of damage? Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, cool. That kind of works. Use the tasers, do some damage. Just spam click. I'll take that. Does a smoke bomb work? Like if they see me, then throw a smoke bomb down. Oh, I see. God, man, this game has some lag to it or some bugginess, but I think they can fix this over time. Because honestly, if you get close to these guys, oh wait, I gotta get this going. Okay, cool. There we go. Where's my health at, by the way? I know my vengeance is going up, and it's a combo meter, so that's kind of cool. But I'm actually kind of interested in this. What happens when we kill all of them? Do we just get more vengeance, and does the vengeance even do anything? Because I do see a blue bar above there. 11 combo. There's my Batmobile from before. Still very cool though, and I'm excited to see where they take this. So it even does say it here. This guy made this game. Like, hello there. I created this game with only 2 years of self-taught experience. Sorry for any of the bugs and glitches that you might come across in this experience. And thank you for playing this game and enjoy the rest of your day or night. So obviously it's one guy making this. He has a lot of bugs to fix. It was updated 3 days ago, so it's updating consistently. I mean, this game was made 2 months ago, guys. But give it a shot. It's definitely worth it. It's a really cool experience because they made it for the movie. And I always love when people make like games, especially for the movie. We got something like this for the 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐈𝐋 game that Sky made. Always, I just love little experiences like that, little testing games, and maybe he'll make this into a real Gotham game. I mean, I would love that. I want a real Batman game on Roblox that's newer and updated, and not just like the old ones that we used to get. Like, imagine like an Arkham Knight on Roblox. That'd be so sick. In terms of things I also want to see most is, I want to see more updates with like combat, because I feel like combat's probably the biggest part of Batman, and right now we only have 3 abilities that we can use, and the grappling hook barely even worked when I tried to use it, because the map detail on the modeling is just, it's amazing, but the scripts could definitely use some work. Now, overall, as a Batman game, we haven't really gotten too many good ones on Roblox, so I'll give this easily like a 6 or 7 out of 10. It's not as good as Sky's testing, but we don't even have a full-on like new Batman game, so this is definitely one of the best we got for now until they fix the scripting, or until we get something even better, where like DC Nurse Reborn just like blows us away. And honestly, like, this wasn't even like too buggy. It was just, in general, there were some problems with it, but overall, I'm excited to see. Hopefully they add a jump button too, because right now it's just it's a little odd. A lot of bugs to be fixed, but there's a lot of progress to be made, and I can't wait to see where the game is taken. If you guys want any more Batman content, though, go check out my last Batman video. I go over probably one of the best Batman gliding systems I've ever seen in Roblox, and I'll see you guys next time.